We're delighted today to be in Portlaw at the Dr. Martin's Daycare Centre for older people. And we're talking to Marion O'Mara, who is a member of the Executive Council of Waterford Older People's Council. Marion, today there was a launch of a booklet. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, today we launched a directory of services for older people in Waterford City and County. Basically, it's a handy little booklet, 20 pages altogether, for people to keep in the drawer at home, have it handy for accessing numbers that you might need in a hurry, like a care doc, your local residential centre, day centre, your library, if you needed to contact the library. And a lot of people have been contacted the library, for example, during lockdown, and the library service have been absolutely fantastic in picking out books for their clients and having them ready and delivering them in an awful lot of cases. Especially the services provided by Waterford City and County Council. If in the middle of the night there's a major problem with water or something like that, there's an emergency number, so you know where to contact. You have it all here in the little book, and there's no need to be looking for the telephone directory, going to Google, anything like that. What you need is basically there.
And I suppose it's very important now in this day and age, because we don't really have telephone books anymore, so it's hard to look up. So this is concise information, like citizens' information in there as well, telephone numbers, and the most important ones, like for doctors in the hospitals.
Absolutely, yeah. I would even find in my own life, where do I get a number for? And it's there now for people, and even, for citizens' information, who are one of the stakeholders of Waterford Age Friendly Alliance, any information that you want about specific services, that kind of thing, that's your one-stop shop basically. And of course the libraries are great as well for dispensing information, as is customer service for City and County Council, so I mean they're just some of the places. Now the directory is the next step on from that, and it's one of the key things that was identified in the age-friendly strategy for Waterford, the 5-year strategy, which is coming to an end now. I know that we're maybe a little bit late to the party of it, but Waterford Older People's Council was only founded 2 years ago, and now we're driving an awful lot of the things that kind of didn't really happen, and we're working on a new strategy for 22 to 27. And it's all basically about improving quality of life, like the Mayor said earlier on, not just for older people but for all of us. Even footpaths, access to transport to buildings, right size housing, where we're now having an input through the Alliance and the Older People's Council at local and national level on what people need, what older people need, and things like there's a huge deficit, say, in 1 and 2 bed houses, and they're just not economical apparently to build. Well, they are economical because our population is growing older, and this is the new need. The 2016 census, I think, showed that Waterford had a higher older population than any other part of the country. So maybe it's just that our health here in Waterford is much better. We're living longer.
But it was interesting to know that the Minister even said it there, that Waterford was the first, or Ireland is the first country in the world to be age-friendly. That's absolutely amazing. You think of other countries that we think are so far more developed and advanced than what we are, but Ireland is the first in the world.
Well, we've totally embraced the World Health Organisation's vision for the future, and in every county in Ireland now there's an age-friendly alliance, there's an older people's council, and everybody is working together. Stakeholders. Just take health, for example. Through COVID, there was great pressure on the health service, but still they committed to the meetings, the committees, planning and everything. So everybody genuinely, really and truly working together to improve the lot of all of us.
Now, I have to ask you, where can people pick up a copy of the directory?
There's copies of the directory in all of the local libraries. You can pick it up at Citizens' Information. and we're trying to distribute ourselves to the day centre, so people should be able to pick it up there. And if for any reason that you can't get a physical copy of the directory, you'll be able to access the directory online through the library service.
Perfect, and we'll add a link up to that as well on Water in Your Pocket. So, Marion, thanks a million, and the best of luck. I know you have a busy couple of years ahead of you, but you have great plans, so best of luck with that. And we'll have to stay in touch to see how things are going.
Great stuff. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Marion.
Thank you.